Hello, my name is Amanda Dickerson. I am from Paragould, Arkansas. I've been married to my husband Kyle for 14 years. We have two beautiful children, a 13-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old son. We spend most of our free time following them around and cheering them on at their various school and sporting events. I also sit on the board for the Growing Minds Foundation of Greene County. This is a foundation that raises funds for medical scholarships for children with special needs. At this time, I have been an occupational therapy assistant for 11 years. In 2014, I graduated from Three Rivers College as part of the Missouri Health Professions Consortium OTA program. In 2021, I obtained my bachelor's degree in occupational therapy assistant from Central Methodist University. And now I have the privilege of applying to the University of Louisiana at Monroe's OTA to MOT Bridge Program, and I thank you for your consideration. I was first introduced to occupational therapy in 2009 when I took a therapy technician job at an acute care hospital. I took the job hoping to gain experience in physical therapy because that's the direction that I thought I wanted to go. However, whenever I was introduced to occupational therapy, everything shifted. I was drawn to the holistic approach, not just focusing on strength or mobility, but on helping patients return to the meaningful activities that made up their everyday lives. I watched occupational therapists work with patients who had joint replacements, heart surgery, strokes, brain injuries, and acute illnesses. They weren't just helping them move. They were helping them dress themselves again, prepare meals, return home safely, and regain independence. It was in those moments that I realized that occupational therapy was not just about rehabilitation. It was about restoring dignity, purpose, and participation. That's when I realized that this was a profession that I was meant to pursue. After working in and falling in love with the acute care setting, I never imagined that I would find my passion in pediatrics. However, during my level 2 fieldwork rotation, that's exactly what happened. Everything changed and I was hooked. Since then, I have primarily practiced in pediatrics. Over the years in the public school system, I began to see a need for an alternative educational environment for children who just were not thriving in the traditional setting. A colleague and I shared a vision to create a space for children with special needs where they could receive individualized support in both academics and functional life skills. And in August of 25, we officially opened our doors to Roots Academy, a special needs micro school. We currently serve 13 students and proudly have a wait list for the 2026-2027 school year. While we followed a structured curriculum at Roots Academy, we intentionally integrate functional daily activities that are meaningful to each child and their family into every day. In my role, I provide occupational therapy services, and I work hard to ensure that intervention is embedded into their natural routine and their daily occupations. With increased independence comes increased responsibility. And over the past several years, I have intentionally prepared myself for that level of accountability. As a practicing COTA, I have developed strong clinical judgment skills, adaptability, and the ability to problem solve in dynamic environments. Opening and helping lead Roots Academy has further strengthened my leadership skills, time management, and self-discipline. Balancing clinical responsibilities, program development, collaboration with families, and administrative responsibilities has required organization, resilience, and a high level of intrinsic motivation, qualities that are necessary to successfully navigating a rigorous bridge program while continuing to work. I am self-driven and comfortable taking initiative, but I also deeply value collaboration and mentorship. I understand that being an OT not only requires independence in decision-making, but also humility, ethical responsibility, and a commitment to lifelong learning. I believe that my maturity, professional experience, and strong work ethic will allow me to thrive in the program and confidently step into the expanded role of an OT.